spirit, you have to be able, the spirit has to be avenged. The spirit has to be able to lift. The spirit has to be able to leave. The spirit cannot be trapped. You trap the spirit with all of this confusion. Peace to the God.
What's good, God?
I'm here, man. I'm talking to the family from the heart. I think that it's time for some real talk. I ain't with the conspiracies. I'm not with the confusion. I ain't with the fuck shit, because I see that as fuck nigga shit. You dig what I'm saying? I'm here to talk real talk, the talk that people don't want to have.
Listen, these cats don't know. First of all, big up to your mother, who you know we go way back.
Yes. So
me and you know we're classics. We know that Nipsey Hussle was gunned down by the mafia style, by a shooter who they choose, just like how they killed Fred Hampton, just like how they assassinated Malcolm. They take any little two-piece nigga, use them, and do the killing style. Nipsey know where we come from coming up. It's either you blood for life or you not blood for life. You know, coming up, when you rising amongst niggas, you always gonna be either a nigga or a god amongst niggas. It ain't no two roads. It's either one way or another way. And if you don't choose to protect yourself, if you ain't gonna have security around you, you gotta lock up and strap up for yourself. You see what I'm saying? You can't rise.
The official story, Patah. His life was being threatened prior to the killing, right? There's a video that's gonna come out, a music video with DJ Khaled. Right? He did a video. Right. His first single off of DJ Khaled's new album is with Nipsey, right? So you could see the footage online. There's pictures and everything on his Twitter page with DJ Khaled. So they said on a DJ Khaled video shoot, they had a lot of security because he was feeling threatened that somebody was after him, right? So Lauren London, his brother Sam, and other people who are very close to him have not spoken a word yet, right? We don't necessarily know who he was feeling threatened by because that has not come out yet. But what I can tell you is that I don't necessarily know, or I can't necessarily say if it was behind the Sabi documentary. I'm going on record saying that. He didn't even start filming on the documentary. There's no paperwork on the documentary. I know personally because I know what was going on from the day he announced that he was going to do the documentary up to the day that he made transition. We were actually supposed to meet with Nipsey Hussle a little bit down the line. So I know that nothing happened with the documentary yet. It's not like he finished the documentary and the Jews who saw it made the phone call to the Illuminati and they went to go get him. It's not like they said we're going to kill him to stop the documentary, because by killing him, what did they do to the documentary? They made the documentary the most wannabe watched documentary of all time. Everybody's going to watch the documentary. Everybody's going to crash the movie theater when the documentary comes out. Everybody is talking about it right now. So when the government takes you out, they understand if they kill a Messiah, they make him a martyr, right?
Exactly.
So if you kill a Messiah while they're in Messiah mode, you don't necessarily get the mission accomplished, because you do what? You make them multiply. You do what? You make their mission immortalized. You lionize. He's an immortal now. Do you know that? He went from immortal to an immortal. If anybody out here is warrior enough, that's why they say fall on your sword or die or fight to the death. Because if you die on your feet, you become immortalized. Infinity war, nigga. You don't know how to. They haven't taught the hood how to immortalize themselves. It's a lot to it. So Nipsey Hussle in his message, in his lyrics, and he's forever tethered to Dr. Sabi. Do you know that? Do you know that he's forever tied to Dr. Sabi, and he didn't even meet Dr. Sabi, and he didn't even start filming 1 hour of the documentary, but forever, ever, ever, he is tied to Dr. Sabi in the spirit realm and also on this planet, and they made him bigger than life. So my question would be, did they give Shitty Cuz a Manchurian Candidate? Did they give Shitty Cuz a deal to say, if you kill Nipsey, we're going to let you go in a few weeks? Shitty Cuz has lost family members. Shitty Cuz, I never met a Blood or a fucking Crip that signed a deal where they agreed to who? Is it the LAPD? Because he was meeting them the next day. He actually sat down with the LAPD on many occasions. Did the LAPD set that one off? Or was it the federal government with Robert Mueller and them? So if they killed him, if they said, let's kill him, did they not know that they was going to make him bigger than life by killing him?
Right. But you remember now, exactly, 100% on point. But you remember now, in their eyes, the government, the so-called gangsters, the mafia, medical mafia, that's all tied into everything. First of all, you know, Laura London did a 1-minute skip on Facebook saying that she know it was the government that killed him. But she didn't put it on IG or nothing. So a lot of people can't find it or see it.
I've been hearing about that, and I was looking for it because, somebody called me up the night of and was like, Laura London put something out. Like I said, I want to hear from those who are closest to him. Not niggas on the crime scene who are not who are not with the family. I'm talking about, what is the team saying? Because the team is the ones who I trust with the information. Everything else is heresy. It's heresy. And somebody said that was not her. Somebody said that was not her.
No, it was her.
The video that I saw with Laura London, she's talking to Nipsey Hussle's child. And there's another video where she looks a little bit like she's trying to get over it. She's not crying. She's trying to be in good spirits.
And let me say this.
Few people are saying, that's not Lauren.
No, that was her.
No, and on the stream, multiple people are saying that it's not her.
Right.
So that it was her. When you look, that goes back into the realm of speculation. What we have to do in this conscious community, in this online conscious community, in the woke community, and all of these things, in order for us to grow and to elevate and to continue and to stop being scared of these shadows. They have us afraid of a shadow force. They have us afraid of this fucking boogeyman. The white man is not as powerful as you niggas make him to be. I promise you. He is powered by nigga energy. He is not as powerful as niggas think they are. What do they say in the feds? The majority of the cases are solved by niggas snitching. It's always the hand of somebody who is close to us. We have the DNA. We are the ones who control this shit. The fact that niggas is looking at white people and they got them on a goddamn wall of Jesus, that's why they have, the control. The control is coming from our minds. The control is coming from the fact that niggas lost the will to keep fighting them. I come from a day and age in the 70s and the 80s. We were actively fighting them fist to face in these streets. That is a fact. And then they came up with the crime bill and they start sending niggas up north for 80 years. But prior to that, they was getting banged on.
Exactly. And listen, you remember now, we put in the grasswork from that time in New York and Brooklyn all the way till now. We the living light. When Sabi was doing the work, he had mad naysayers, mad cats against him. We was the one lifting him up and carrying the armor. And we was the one connecting the dots before the dots was connected on every level.
Yo, I promise you, and I'm not saying
you know that.
I'm not saying this to be facetious, but if Sabi would have met his demise in the 90s, we would have had a list of 100 conscious fucking teachers who were hating on him, wishing him death, sabotaging him, doing that nigga shit that I'm talking about. And they would have came way before the government. Y'all don't know about how much hate he was getting from his own people.
Look, you remember now, when we was in Brooklyn, when he was in 66 Pacific.
Hold on, real quick. Somebody said, what about the numerous amounts of naturopathic doctors getting killed? The white man doesn't have power? No, he doesn't.
He don't got no power.
No, he don't.
He don't got no power.
Talking about? And the medical people did not kill Sabi. Internet fucking pet detectives kill Sabi, and I'm going on record saying that. It was somebody way closer.
That's right.
To him. And you niggas don't
yes, it
know,
was.
And I do.
Exactly. Exactly. And we ain't gonna put that out there. And you remember, Red, these cats don't know. The more hate, I was just telling my wife, I said, when we was coming up with Sabi, the hate Sabi had, niggas today couldn't even stand against it. You know that, your mother know that, I know that. We was there. We was the one, was the beacon and the light, carrying the torch when it was nobody saying alkaline. It was nobody caring about vegan. It was nobody talking cell food. It was nobody talking CMOS. We was the only one doing it. Electric body. We was the only one doing it. They laughed at it.
The body is electric. They try to laugh them out the building.
No. Man, let's speak it facts 100. They said the nigga was crazy. Right around. They said the nigga making up stories. He ain't no scientist. He ain't no doctor. And when he was curing niggas in Brooklyn who had no money, Haitian community, Dominican community, where was these niggas at? You understand? We got to tell the story. We got to tell the story how it was. It was nobody there doing the work. It was nobody coming out talking about CMOS. It was only us and certain Caribbean community doing it.
That's
when
right.
Sabi was banned, who was there? It was only certain people in the Nation of Islam, such as Leroy Baylor and other cats. So we're the gods of this whole community. When they want to come get this work and really know how to protect their family, they got to come see us. We the one that's carrying it. Nick Cannon and all these people, they got to come sit with us to know the truth and hear the truth. Not betrayers and snakes who was there, who used Sabi and was against Sabi because it was a monetary value and no longer healing. Let's deal with the facts about it. You know that and I know that. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody said the holistic healers are the biggest threats. Are y'all supporting the holistic healers? Are y'all taking care of the holistic healers? Are y'all shopping with the holistic healers? Y'all running around saying Sabi name all the time. Are y'all niggas still eating pig knuckles? Get the fuck out of here with that.
Exactly.
You could miss me with all the false shit, family. I'm not him. There's other niggas out here that go they'll go along with the fuck shit and the dumb shit and all of that fake shit that they be throwing out there. But I know I'm here to tell you it's a lot of fake shit going on, and we're not with the fuck shit. It's a lot of fake smoke and mirrors. These niggas charlatans. It's a lot of dick riding bandwagon. It's a lot of mental issues. A lot of niggas got mental health issues running around. Like, yeah, people don't want to see you healthy. It's chemtrails out there. There's fluoride and lead in the water. The meat is GMO. The biggest conspiracy before they went and got Nipsey is that the government is trying to kill you every day. How about that? But what are you doing about it?
Exactly.
It's not one thing to be cluttering my inbox. What are you doing about it? Now that you know this, now that you know that there's an overt and a covert, what are you doing about it?
And come home to the original people, the people who've been on the battlefield, the trailblazers, the original, not these fake Instagram niggas and women who making all these sites and selling herbs just because when Sabi passed on and bought bottles and bought a book that some cat put out and saying this and that. That's not healing.
They put these niggas.
Come on now.
These niggas put a picture of 100 white doctors who died. I don't know those doctors. I don't fucking care about that. That don't concern me. Dr. Africa is alive. Are you shopping with him? Mama Pill is alive. Are you shopping with her? Queen of Floor is alive. Are you shopping with her? Fuck is you niggas? Y'all weird to me, bro. I promise you.
Yeah.
This one right here. I'm getting off of the internet. I'm leaving social media alone. I can't stand these niggas anymore. I hate
exactly.
I'm just not cut for this shit. I need real people around me. I can't be in this fake matrix. This shit is weird, bro. It is weird. The woke movement, they the weirdest. The Black Twitter and all of that. It's weird, bro. It's a lot of weirdos. Y'all. It's weird. It has to work itself out. I'm not gonna be, because all y'all looking for is new messiahs and people to dick ride and bandwagon and put on a cross. So y'all can say, "Oh, I knew him," or "I was following that person, and that person told me that I'm the next Neo," and all of this stupid shit. But nobody is really putting in the work. Put in the work. Put in the work.
Exactly.
If it's a big conspiracy, if they went and took him out. If the military is against us, do something about it.
Exactly. Build your military.
It's
Build your
not just,
security.
you know
Build your
what?
safety. Build
It's
your ownership.
well, there is a military that's out there, and Nipsey Hussle was trying his best to bring them together, and that's the street organizations. And the street organizations are in a bad situation because the street organizations are trying to get organized. But because it's been popularized, like consciousness has been popularized and commercialized, and it's been flooded with a bunch of commercialization. And whenever you get commercialization, you get capitalization because of a
Capitalism.
capitalistic government and a capitalistic society. So they're capitalizing off of gang culture, and they're capitalizing off of consciousness, and they're capitalizing off of street culture and bird ass, square ass motherfuckers who need to be working at fucking Starbucks or something. They're putting on red and they're putting on blue and they're fucking the game up. And now we have a whole culture of unorganized crime. Unorganized
Facts.
crime. This is the Matrix. Remember when that nigga Cypher sold out the whole Zion and went for the piece of steak? And what did he do? He let Agent Smith get into something that was sacred. And when he came into something that was sacred, he fucked it up, and then the Sentinels crashed through the ceiling and destroyed Zion. So in this community, in this whole movement that we got, you've been infiltrated. You've been infiltrated. Niggas went for the steak, okay? Niggas for the bag. The illusionary, the 30 pieces of silver that Judas sold out Jesus with.
The Judas gold. That's right.
This relationship that we have with our lower selves, that people who are in their beginning stages of consciousness, I'm not gonna blame you for anything. You're going through your mad phase. You're like a freshman in this shit. But when you get to a senior phase and you realize that nobody can do nothing to you and that your worst enemy is yourself, then you begin to work on your core issues, and then you begin to work on yourself, and it begins to show in your face. It begins to show in your aura. It begins to show in the way that you walk and you talk. So then you say to yourself, damn, how am I going to deal with this motherfucker that's tethered to me? How am I going to deal with Red? How am I going to deal with us? I got to look in the mirror and look at us. I got to look in the mirror and deal with the fact that I can identify that I could be my worst enemy at times.
Exactly.
And when you listen to Nipsey's music, he's only talking about rising up from what? From your lower self, rising up from the part of yourself that breeds doubt, rising up, hustle and motivate.
Fear.
In order to be anybody that's a motivational speaker will tell you, nigga, I've been at the bottom of the ocean, so I know what it is to speak to you niggas to lift you up because I've been where the fuck you been. Nobody who ain't been where you been can't speak your language. So he was speaking about overcoming his lower self. He was speaking about overcoming his weaknesses. He was speaking about overcoming the doubts. He said that he was independent. He had his own masters. Do you know what kind of mental fortitude you have to have your own masters in this slave fucking industry? Yeah. When all of these niggas are contracted slaves and they want you to be in a house with them? You niggas, like, what are you talking about? So at the end of the day,
you see,
I'm banging on the beast, but I'm also looking at the man in the mirror, and I'm admitting the fact that I have things that I have to deal with because I know that I'm tethered to a motherfucker who is out here to destroy me. And it ain't no white man. It might be the white blood in me. It might be the cracker in me. Because niggas in America, who y'all call the ADOS, we're a peculiar bunch. We got white blood, Indian blood, and African blood. This is a peculiar mixture, and those bloods are fighting each other. It's an internal war. Niggas have a motherfucking a zombie attached to them, and when niggas smoke crack, and when they hit them pills, and when they shoot dope, you see the zombie come out of them. You see the devil and the demon come out of them. That's who takes over.
Exactly, because you see,
with sex demons on them, incubus, succubus, nigga. That's the tethered person. That's the red. That's the bottom. That's the bottom bitch. That's the lower self taking over. And niggas is walking around in their tethered state trying to cast stones. You niggas is weird to me.
Exactly. You see, that's why again, that's why it's either you go become a god or you go stay a nigga in America, around the world, in the inner cities until you come and know yourself. do the work, put the work in, study yourself,
Nip,
master yourself, and turn around from not only not being a nigga to America, to the strip clubs, a hoe, to the liquor, to the food, but a nigga to your jealousy, your lies.
your
You understand?
envy,
Your imperfections, your
When you
envy,
see it,
your envy that's killing you.
when you see a nigga turning into a naga on his way to turn into a negoose, you niggas get in your feelings. Remember, Nipsey was an African American. He's a Eritrean. He has blood from the motherfucking King Solomon.
Yes.
He has Coptic blood. He's an
Coptic
African
blood, Haile
American.
Selassie.
He's not an ADOS. Okay? He reps both fucking continents. Okay? He reps both coasts. He's an international global nigga.
Exactly.
The kind of nigga y'all hate.
Exactly.
That's him. What the fuck did y'all produce lately? He's that nigga.
That's right.
So he rose up. He came up like how any Christ conscious, any one of our messiahs came up in the slums, around the pimps, around the prostitutes, around the motherfucking bottom. And he was in the trenches, and he was the face of his set, my nigga. He was the face of his whole community, and he didn't walk around like a bully. He didn't walk around with the chip on his shoulder. He didn't walk around and abuse his power. What did he do? He was talking to the babies. He was talking to the sisters. He was talking to the single mamas. He was talking to the at-risk youth. I don't hear none of you niggas trying to talk about becoming a god after they killed Nipsey. Why you not focused on that God frequency? Why you not on his fucking quotes? Why you not focusing on what the fuck he was trying to become? You're not gonna win the race.
Exactly.
You're not gonna have a victory lap as Big Mad and Little Mad talking about, oh, the government this, the government that, the government this. You niggas still paying your taxes. You still waiting for that check. You niggas still receiving SSI. You're still busting that motherfucking EBT card. So the government can't be that bad in your eyes. And you're not doing anything. And
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, King. We've been talking this for years and years and years. Many go die, many go rise. All we could do is salute who we are and continue doing the work. Put the work you doing, I'm doing, your brothers, the family, and continue being a shining light. It's going to be many more to come and many more to be lost. Just because why? These cats don't understand. Look at the connection of Nipsey Hussle with Haile Selassie. Look what happened, what Haile Selassie did for America with the United Nations. What did he do in Ethiopia? How did he make it sovereign? How he eradicated capitalism and slavery in the United Nations. How he made niggas learn to respect gods on earth. How he made niggas learn that they had to respect us as a dynasty from a chosen lineage of life. A Godhead, a God figure, kings of kings, Lord of lords, conquering lineage tribe of Adu, the elect of himself, the earth rightful ruler, the king of Zion. When he came to America, Haile Selassie, they had to change the constitutional laws when he came into America. You understand? Nipsey carrying that same blood, but we don't connect bloodlines. We don't collect royal DNA, royal genetics. We want to be fascinated with all the nigger culture and the lies of America.
How can we connect to any of that if we self-identify as slaves all the time? How can we identify with royal bloodline? How can we identify with tying ourselves to royalty? How?
Exactly.
Niggas are not allowed to even think like that. I'm going to go and get somebody else, though, because I want to give the family some opportunity to chop it up. I love you, brother. I appreciate you, and thank you for your light.
All right, brother. Love you, too.
Salute,
Stay up.
Indeed, King.
Salute, King. Yes.
And I'm going to call you about, this Nick Cannon thing is looking real good, so I'm going to contact you about what's going on. I'll fill you in on it.
All right, King.
All right.
Love.
All right. Freedom fighter. I keep, I'm trying to bring you in. And you're unable to join. So if you're unable to join, be unable to comment then. You know what I'm talking about? Until you get it together the way you could talk to me face to face. Yeah. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not the thought police. You could think anything that you want to think.
Peace.
Peace to the brother.
Peace, God. How you?
I'm great, God. How are you? Salute.
All right, salute. Yeah, I just came across a video basically, where they was showing like how all of the stuff that they was talking about, like him getting killed and stuff, it was already pre-recorded and stuff like that. Like if you go on Google and you check back, like since February, they was posting up his death and stuff like that.
And that always happens to a lot of like Sabi. They was doing Sabi like that before he died. There was so many rumors of Sabi dying before he died. Like
Right.
that I think that has a lot to do with the power of synchro mysticism on the internet. Like in the Matrix.